please rise for the pledge to the flag?
Good morning, Cedar Crest. I'm Pamela Kapolka. Welcome to this week's edition of In Flight. Today, we will be highlighting how tattoos help battle cancer every October. They can also have a deep personal meaning. We'll take a look at the meanings behind some students' tattoos and get to see one of our very own studio members go through the process for herself. We'll be right back with all of this and your school news. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and one tattoo parlor is making a difference. Prismatic Ink Tattoo Parlor on Walnut Street does an annual cancer ribbon fundraiser. This year is the 6th year they are having the fundraiser. For every cancer ribbon tattoo, $10 will be donated to the American Cancer Society. BV3 students Paige Kreischer, Corinne Fisher, and Kaylee Kipp covered the story, and one of them even got a tattoo for herself. This video was produced by Paige Kreischer.
Lindsay is a tattoo artist and has been practicing her art for almost 9 years. Her tattoo studio, Prismatic Ink, is located in the heart of Lebanon. For the past 6 years, Lindsay Folk has been raising money for cancer awareness. She has raised almost $5,000 for this cause, with a rather different approach.
That started 6 years ago due to family members of mine and my husband's that we've either lost or are survivors of different types of cancers. I had lost both of my grandmothers a year apart, one to leukemia and another one to cancer, and they were my entire world. So this was my way of giving back.
She completed a 1-year apprenticeship after her husband suggested she tried taking up this art form.
Just before I turned 30, I was making crafts and selling them, and he told me I was crazy because it was a waste of time. So he told me to try tattooing.
The ribbons can come in an array of shapes, sizes, and designs. Each different color represents a different kind of cancer, such as pink for breast cancer, emerald for liver cancer, and even lavender for all cancers.
It's pretty humbling. I've got some awesome clientele base that everybody just spreads the word, and I've got customers that come back every year and have multiple ribbons on them just to help support. I've tattooed survivors and people that have lost. So there's always a story behind all of these ribbon tattoos, whether it's just to support the cause for the heck of it or family members.
Some of us were even brave enough to have Lindsay demonstrate her work.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, no, that hurts.
It's a little more than just an art form anymore. There's a lot of emotion and meaning behind the tattoos nowadays.
Getting a tattoo is a permanent decision. Anyone under 18 is required to have a parent present at any reputable tattoo parlor. Paige had the consent of her mother, and her mother was present. Also, it is important to note that anyone receiving a tattoo must ensure that the needles are taken from unopened, sterile packaging to prevent spread of diseases. Tattoos are not just for decoration. Many people often put a lot of thought into what they're inking on their skin, including many Falcons here at Cedar Crest. Caitlin Gelgott and Casey Warziniak sat down with several students to find out what exactly the meaning is behind their tattoos.
My name is Damian McConnell.
I'm Ross Fisher.
I'm Justin Spellman.
My name is Michaela.
My name is Sierra Neal.
I have this tattoo on my inner forearm. It's be strong in the Lord, never give up hope, for it is the only thing stronger than fear. This is my grandma's favorite Bible verse. This cross represents my faith, and it also looks awesome when I wrestle.
I only have one right now. It says normal people scare me from American Horror Story.
I got my sister's birthday. I got my dad's favorite Bible verse. I got my mom's birthday and her name up there, and a Bible verse that stuck with me for my life. Well, this is all one, I would say, and I have my chest done. Faith, love, and hope.
I have a butterfly. Each color represents a different struggle. The body of the butterfly is a semicolon, which represents vets who struggle with depression and suicide.
It's a cross with like angel wings around the side. Most of it has to do with my friends passing away from drugs and my boyfriend passing away from drugs.
About 14 or 15, I became very depressed to the point where I hurt myself a lot. I learned about the Butterfly Project, which is if you ever thought about hurting yourself or doing anything, you drew a butterfly on your wrist. And I was thought, why just redraw something on my wrist then get something permanent? If you hurt yourself when you have the butterfly, it's pretty much killing the butterfly.
So basically I got the tattoo to remind me of my friends and my boyfriend to stay away from drugs and not go down that path, because I've been down that path and it's not a good place to go, and it's just better off to go without it.
Michaela Reese, who you just saw featured in the previous video, has family members who have struggled with cancer. Her grandmother is a breast cancer survivor, and her mother, Lisa Clark, was driving past Prismatic Ink just a week after learning of her mother's diagnosis. She saw the breast cancer awareness special and got the pink ribbon tattoo in support of her mother's battle. Here's Kaylee Kipp with Lisa Clark. We have Michaela Reese's mom, Lisa, in the studio to talk about her tattoos and what they mean to her. So I realized that you have a ribbon tattoo and that there's a story behind it. Could you tell me a little bit about that story?
Sure. I received my breast cancer ribbon in October of 2013 after my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer in September of 2013. I decided to get the tattoo to show my support for her during her fight. And on November 11th, I was there with her when she had her double mastectomy. And they were happy to report that they got all of the cancer cells with the surgery, and her lymph nodes came back fine. And for the last 3 years, she has been cancer-free.
Well, that's awesome that she's cancer-free. How does it make you feel now that she's in remission?
I'm ecstatic. I love the fact that now we have more time. Now we understand that life is important. And it didn't just stop with understanding her struggle. Now we opened up our eyes to the struggle of a lot of other people.
Well, congratulations, and thank you so much for coming in today. It's a really inspiring story.
Thank you for having me.
And now back to Pam. That is a very inspiring story. If you know anyone with a tattoo, make sure to ask them the story behind it. Tonight, there is a way that many students can help contribute to the battle against cancer. This year's hair drive event will be held tonight in the track in Earl Bolt Stadium on the Cedar Crest campus prior to the home football game. Participants are to meet in the LGI at Cedar Crest at 5:30 p.m. for the official ponytail measuring and preparation. Then walk together to the track for the ponytail cutting event at 6:30 p.m. Afterwards, participants may choose to travel to the Lebanon County Career and Technology Center, where local professional hairstylists will donate their services to shape up each participant's hairstyle. It takes 5 to 6 ponytails to cut to make a wig for someone going through chemotherapy, so hopefully lots of students donate. Your hair will grow back. We'll be back with the rest of your school news after this message from the Laser Factory.
Are you ready to be hunted? The Laser Factory is holding Unlimited Zombie Laser Tag on October 23rd and October 30th from 6:30 to 10 p.m. The apocalypse is here and the zombies are hungry. Survive and you will be rewarded. Unlimited Laser Tag is $20 and there will be prizes and food available for purchase. Play Unlimited Laser Tag this Sunday at the Laser Factory at the Flight Path Sports Park in Annville.
If you haven't taken the school-wide cafeteria experience survey on Moodle, please take a few minutes to do so today. You'll find the survey on your home screen before you log in. Your opinion matters when it comes to improving our cafeteria. Valco-Ween will take place on Monday, October 31st. Students are asked to bring in candy for their homeroom teachers. School-appropriate costumes will be allowed. Prizes will be awarded for most original, funniest, and best couple costumes. Students will be allowed to trick-or-treat between classes in the hallway. Congratulations to the 2016-2017 TSA Club officers, President Maya Reed, Vice President Brony Arnick, Secretary Tanner Miller, Treasurer Jackson Kelly, Surgeon-at-Arms Gabriel Tobias, and Parliamentarian Morgan Angler. And we have a birthday announcement. Happy birthday to Robert Donnelly from Aaron and Heather B. Craft. Hope it's a super day. That's all for this edition of In Flight. As we found today, tattoos often mean something more than to what meets the eye. Special thank you to Prismatic Ink Tattoo for helping out those battling cancer. Don't forget to donate your hair at tonight's game. We all have been affected by cancer. Let's do our part in raising awareness and help find a cure. I'm Pamela Kapolka. Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.